said no.
We're going to know in moments here as we send it up to the ring.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Bishop's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. This David and Goliath, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science.
Stewart's poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows he's ready to do what is in front of him, and he has what it takes to accomplish the goal.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City for a heavyweight fight between the comeback kid Andre Bishop and Reggie Stewart. This is the first fight since Bishop injured his right hand against Meldrick Johnson. In talking to trainer Gus Carisi in the lead-up to this fight, he said, no worries at all. Bishop's right hand is just fine.
Well, if there were worries, he wouldn't let us know about it, but there should be no worries because they had plenty of time to rehab their hand and plenty of time to test it out in the gym, do sparring, do bed work. Should be fine.
Stewart's putting forth a great combination there. Body shot, left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Stewart. And there's a right hand by Andre Bishop, and another. That's a good sign. Teddy, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes, speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses speed better? Who's going to be able to time shots and control range? That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
Keep that head.
Stewart's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand.
Do that again.
Good biting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
Have to throw more. We can pull ahead, but we gotta fight. We gotta keep going.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Doubling up the jab by Stewart.
Keep your hands up.
Hook off the jab. Hook off the jab.
For those of you who question Andre Bishop's broken... Oh! He was just bulldozed right there. One punch knockout power ends this fight.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
So the heavyweight career of Andre Bishop tries to move forward tonight. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my broadcast partner Teddy Atlas, coming to you from the Thomas and Mack Center, where tonight
Remember,
the unbeaten
guys,
Andre
my
Bishop
commands at all
will face
times.
the veteran heavyweight
Let's have a good, clean
Dwight
fight.
Cooper.
Touch him up.
All right.
Round number one between Bishop and Cooper. Catches Bishop clean. And oh no, there's blood over the right eye. Andre Bishop is now in a tough spot.
Well, his corner man's going to have to take care of it. The cut man's going to have to stop that bleeding. But that has to serve as a warning of things to come. Be aware now. Be better.
Teddy, you see that cut right there? When you're in a spot like that, do you tell your charge, hey, go after it, worsen that cut?
No, actually, I don't, because obviously he did something right to open it up to begin with.
Move
Just
your
keep
head.
doing those things right, setting it up. If you look for only that, you forget the things that got you there.
Good jab by Cooper. Defensively, I'm assuming the taller fighter in this matchup tonight really has to be conscious of protecting his body, Teddy.
You know, Joe, that's a great point. We think about the taller guy only being vulnerable to the chin if the shorter man gets in. But if you're tall, there's a lot of long and usually lean body to attack.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
Side to side.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper.
Stay focused on the inside.
Cooper's left landing well. Andre Bishop will need to do more of that. Bishop is very conscious of the fact that he does not want to get tagged hard. He blocked well there.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Dwight Cooper's left hook landed the most damaging blow of this fight, and the blood above Andre Bishop's right eye is becoming much more substantial. That's a bad cut.
Now, the corner has to do their work, but the fighter, I usually don't say this, but he has to go out there and not worry about winning this round so much. He has to worry about defense. Don't get touched on that cut anymore. Give the work that the corner man did a chance to get the job done. Get that medicine into the cut.
That's it, just like that.
See, this is exactly what Andre Bishop's corner has been telling him. You got to keep those hands up. You have to protect that cut. He cannot allow Cooper to have a target to go after. Fine looking right hand by Andre Bishop. Great combination from Bishop.
Back to the body.
Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand.
Keep working the body.
And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Andre Bishop. Halfway through round number 2. Bishop's left now getting into the mix.
Back to the body.
There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it.
Use your feet. Good.
Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight, because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye.
Stay away from those. Come on. Let's move.
Carisi stresses to Andre Bishop to control every second of the 3 minutes of a round. He did so in that last round.
Yeah, and the way he did it was by controlling range. He's very good at making sure he's the master of distance.
How do you feel? Coming together, you're starting to find your range. That was good. Much.
Number 3 is underway. See, not just one jab, he throws that second one right behind it. Good shot to the body by Bishop. Cooper's tagged by that powerful hook. Nice strike after catching one by Cooper. Headshot lands, was a hook. It's one thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Uppercut.
How about that left hand?
You got this one.
Blocks away that headshot.
Close the distance. Head movement. Head movement.
Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one.
Finish with the hook.
Now hugging on the inside. This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop, as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues. Carisi's game plan being executed perfectly by Andre Bishop in that last round. He has a lot of momentum.
Yeah, now when he gets back to the corner, of course, Gus only has to tell him, keep doing what you're doing. But a guy like Gus, he'll remind him, hey, it starts with the jab, always fundamentals.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Now Bishop looking to counter Cooper, gets that right hand over Cooper's jab. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Bishop staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside.
Use your feet.
You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye, and just grabbing onto his opponent.
You're doing great.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
He's tired.
Cooper's crushed by a right hand. Now this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Now this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro in anything you do. There's times where it's all going your way. There's times where you got to make it go your way. You got to make an adjustment. He's doing what he has to do.
Good right hand by Bishop, landing flush against Cooper. Great movement to get away from those punches. Cooper's thumped by a left hand. Did you see that? Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
All right, you gotta bring your hands up. You must bring your hands up, right? Now, come on, relax. Relax, shake it out, shake it out. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there, right? Move, move, move. Come on, breathe.
Let's move. Keep your head moving. Keep moving.
Takes one, but gives one. Oh! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Cut over the eye may have been a big wake-up call for Andre Bishop. A knockout victory over Dwight Cooper. Bishop.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen. Well, good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. A 10-round heavyweight fight between a top 10 fighter in the world and a comebacking former middleweight prospect as Kobe Nichols takes on Andre Bishop. Teddy, who would have thought Andre Bishop would have an opportunity like this?
Well, you know they say, Joe, good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who overcome. He has overcome, he has waited, and he has his moments.
Bishop's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here. Nichols is showing no concern for what's about to happen. This is a guy that is just relaxed and calm as could be for the task at hand as he makes his way down to the ring. Something about an unbeaten fighter, as is the case with Andre Bishop. Start of round number 1 against Kobe Nichols. Bishop just doesn't know how to lose. Nichols is going to try to change that tonight.
Move those feet!
Keep your punches high.
That's okay.
So, Teddy,
Let's
here
go.
we have a power puncher against
Watch
a
the
fast
low
and
blow.
speedy fighter. What are some of the first things you look for in a matchup like this?
Well, I'm looking for the fast guy to stay on the outside. When there's distance, you can use that speed. You don't want to be cramped where the other fighter can use his power.
Nichols is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Good clean shot returning. Andre Bishop and his cornerman Gus are just disgusted by that. That seemed like a legal body shot, but yet the ref is deducting a point for a low blow.
Watch your punches. Watch the low blow. Watch the belt line. Keep it clean, guys.
Up and down, side to side.
Watch your punches.
And once again, Andre Bishop is docked a point for a low blow. It seemed like a clean body shot. A headshot blocked. Andre Bishop being brave simply by throwing a legal body shot. He's got to be careful this referee doesn't call a low blow against him and disqualify him. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Side to side.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these
Watch
big
the belt
blows.
line. Watch the low blow.
One too many, Teddy, and that's it. DQ, fight's over.
He gave him every opportunity he could. You know, you wonder if he wanted the fight stop.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. This should be a very interesting one tonight. That's the kind of officious refereeing that now, I've called a lot of fights in my day, and that's the first time I've ever seen two clean body shots called low blows and point deductions by the referee. Hey, something's wrong here. The referee is now deducting a second point for Andre Bishop for a low blow with what looked to be a perfectly fine body shot.
Finish with the hook.
Oh, now Bishop is getting brave here. He actually lands a body shot. Remember, the ref deducted those points for low blows.
Don't stay in one spot.
Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena, when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Halfway through this round here, the trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him.
Keep it clean,
It's
guys.
over. The fight is over. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City for our heavyweight main event. Top 10 ranked Kobe Nichols against Andre Bishop, the comeback kid. Teddy Nichols, number 8 in the world, a legitimate heavyweight contender trying to land himself a world championship. Andre Bishop, a former middleweight who went away due to legal problems and now comes back as a contending hopeful in the heavyweight division.
Well, it won't be the first time a smaller guy beat a bigger guy if Bishop wins this fight. You go back in the history of this sport, many smaller guys have moved up in weight and been successful. Bishop wants to be added to that list.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I
clean,
never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. What impact from that uppercut by Kobe Nichols.
With the hook. Keep moving around the ring.
Solid right by Nichols. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Andre Bishop's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Keep moving.
Final 10 seconds.
Just like that, just like that.
Watch the belt line.
That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. And we come to the end of the ring.
Those shots weren't low, Gus.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Great combo. Move those feet.
Watch the low blow. Watch the belt line. Keep it clean, guys. Keep your punches high.
Oh, what a harsh jab that time by Kobe Nichols. A solid, true uppercut by Andre Bishop. Solid straight right hand.
Keep it
that
clean,
is
guys.
hard to believe right there. It seemed to be a clean body shot, but yet the referee is deducting a point for a low blow against Andre Bishop.
Circle, circle.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the word by Andre Bishop. Comes across with a hook up top.
Watch the belt line.
Little head knocking with that right hand.
Body, body. Side to side.
Keep them up. Keep them up.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That's a well-scored left hand by Andre Bishop.
Keep your distance.
Bishop's knowledge of the game
guys.
is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Andre Bishop is really struggling here tonight, and you can point a finger to the referee and blame him. Early on, points were deducted for what appeared to be clean body shots that were termed low blows. Since then, Bishop will not go to the body. Instead, he's having limited success, if not any success at all, trying to go to headshots to Kobe Nichols. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Protecting his head well with his guard. Forceful uppercut by Kobe Nichols. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand.
Finish with the hook.
Good flush shot upstairs. Not guarding his body well at all.
In and out, in and out.
Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand.
Don't let him get to you.
And now he's targeting upstairs.
Keep your punches high.
Keep moving
And he
around
just
the ring.
holds on there. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit.
Let's move!
A piercing uppercut by Kobe Nichols. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do.
Watch the belt line.
Move those feet! Move!
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Keep moving.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. So the big story of the night, and has greatly shaped this fight, the low blow point deductions, which what appeared to be poor refereeing early on against Andre. Well, I don't know what his intention is, but I know what the result is. The ref...
Those shots weren't low, Gus.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Keep it clean, guys.
Side to side, move your head.
Hands up!
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow.
Watch the low blow.
That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it.
Hey, you got
Parries
some
that
of
punch
too.
intended
Let's
for the
go.
head.
Hey, keep your hands
Good
up.
two-punch combo by Nichols.
Watch your punch.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Nichols' cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. That's a big, big shot comes crashing home. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You know, it's one thing to be overly officious as a referee. It's another thing to have pure bias against a fighter. It appears to be leaning more that way when looking at what's happening to Andre Bishop. Multiple low blows have been called against him, and now he's abandoning the body punches.
And now he's going to be tested once again in his life. Can he overcome this?
Keep it clean, guys.
Up and down, side to side.
He's had so much success throughout his career as Andre Bishop, and the right hand's been a big part of it. And yet another big shot comes in, and he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nichols' trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll
Keep it
react.
clean, guys.
Finish with the hook. Yeah! Don't stay in one spot.
Watch the low blow.
Big right hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. How is he gonna survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Andre Bishop was reticent to put forth a body attack all night long, but still, he earns the knockout against Kobe Nichols.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother, but I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything.
It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else, never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to...
As my brother, you owe me the chance to prove myself.
Thinking the same thing. He's your brother. Well, he's been like a son to me. That's why part of me keeps wondering how the hell did we get to this point? It's not gonna do us any good to worry about it, is it? I mean, we're here. Raymond isn't worried. Raymond's wanted this opportunity his entire life, since the two of you were kids. He's bigger than you, but he wants to shine brighter than you. He wants to get out from under your shadow. So he's gonna fight like hell. He's got something to prove to the world, to himself. You've got to give this 100%. You're not going to be doing Raymond or yourself any favors by taking it easy on him, or by looking for a way out. You got to give it 100%.